All right. Hello, good morning. So, yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird. Like we sometimes talk about this, my partner and me, like how different we are, like from nature in terms of like just how our body is tuned in terms of hormones and stuff. Like women have like are tuned to make babies, and there's a lot of stuff happening in the body every month. But there's stuff happening for men as well. And today I'm just super. There's absolutely no reason, but I'm just super impatient and noticing it's so good with so well with the kids. Like I have absolutely no patience with them, and I get stuck in situations like I'm rationally there. It's almost like I'm two people, and I'm rationally sitting there and I'm analyzing the situation, and I'm seeing like, Christian, you know, if you do that, it's gonna bite you in the ass. And then but it's out of control. It's almost like it's very interesting. I've been listening to this audio. I don't know why I'm talking about this, by the way. Just stick through it. Um, been listening to this audiobook, or I saw this interview about like consciousness, and an interesting like medical case is like split brain. Like some people have to literally split the connections between their two hemispheres, and how one hemisphere is responsible for language and another one is responsible for your right hemisphere is responsible for your left arm, your left eye, input from your left eye, and so on. So you can like cover one eye and you can show a picture, right? So the left hemisphere is responsible for language. So you can cover the left eye, you can show an image to only the right eye, and you can ask the person with split brain surgery, what are you seeing? And the person can tell you what they're seeing. And then do the opposite. You cover the right eye and you show another picture to the left eye, which is controlled by the right hemisphere, which doesn't have like language, verbal language, can't speak. And you ask them, what are you seeing? And they can't tell you. But if you give the left hand, which is controlled by the right hemisphere, if you give that hand like a pen, it can actually draw what it's seeing, right? It's insane. But that's exactly how it feels sometimes. It's like my left hemisphere is there, like analyzing the situation, and then my right hemisphere is just acting out all the time, being super impatient and just not handling things very well. Yeah, so we ended up, I had an argument with a 4-year-old because he was telling me to change the music all the time in the car, and I told him I have to concentrate. He got super upset, didn't want to go out of the car. Oh my god. Humans are weird. We're so weird. Anyways, so what we're gonna do, I'm super happy. The issue with like we had some common JS issues, but that was like just an old configuration of Storybook at one of the users of the SDK, one of the beta users. They fixed it, so that's great. So now we can actually properly test. We're gonna test the yeah, look at me trying with Storybook here. So we can delete Storybook here. And we can now properly test the new terminals and stuff. So we're going to do that. Pages. Oh, yeah, I think I deleted the whole thing. Okay, let's just set up Vite again here. npm create, is it like Vite latest or something? Let's see if I actually remember it now. Oh, yes. Project name, I think I can do dot. Remove existing files and continue. We're going to do React. We're going to use TypeScript. npm install, and then we're gonna link the SDK, and we're gonna, oh fuck, did I remove, oh my god, I removed all the stuff. Yarn link at CodeSandbox SDK. We have to set up everything again. That kind of sucks. Oh fuck, damn it. I removed everything in rage yesterday. We have to set up the server and everything. Dag nagget. Oh well. Oh, that sucks. So npm install express. Okay, so what we need, first of all, we just need a way to resume a VM. So we're gonna import, what is it? Express from express. Apt-get, nice, thank you. Thank you very much. So we're gonna have like, let's just call it sandbox, get sandbox, and what we're gonna import here is CodeSandbox from CodeSandbox SDK. Oh, why aren't you? Didn't I just link you? Oh, and then I installed Express. Oh, and fuck. I also removed the API key. Though I think we can just, let's see if I can do this without messing up. Copy, paste. Oh, fuck, you saw the token. Of course. Yeah, you see, I'm in such a shitty mood today. It's very annoying. Let's see, what was the token? CSP BPNE. Yeah, this one. Let's revoke it or update API token. Can I do that? Oh no, that's remove token. Let's create a new one. SDK testing. Boop, 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 boop. Create. Copy. Let's paste it here and let's paste it in the other one. Cool. There we go. Let's close that. And then I think we're good. Let's go back. So source.env. There we go. And now we can do SDK new CodeSandbox and process.env CSV API token. I think that's what we called it. So now we can say, well, let's make it async. Const sandbox would be SDK sandbox resume, not restart, but resume. And then we're going to use, let's see, we need a, we just need, wow, that loaded fast. And we use this one, maybe we can use this one. Oh, that's some Overmind stuff. Let's use something else. By the way, I worked a little bit on the Overmind DevTools yesterday. Got it more stuff running in the DevTools. So I have a, like, there's a teacher appointment thing today, so I don't really have time to I don't really have time to work on that today, I think. We'll see how far we get with this. Okay, so we're gonna resume that one. Then we're gonna create a session, which is await sandbox dot create browser session, and then we're gonna res send rest.json. Don't we have that? Wait, what happened? Hello. Oh, I don't have the typing. npm add types express. That's interesting. Why doesn't express have, why isn't that like implemented in JSON session? Cool. So now we're getting the sandbox. So now we can go, well, we can try to start it. So I'm going to do npx vite node server.ts. Why doesn't this work? I wonder. It's very weird. But if I do it now, it works. Oh, but it exits. What was the reason for that? There was a reason for that, and I can't remember what it was. What was the reason for that? Because it shouldn't exit. What was the reason for that? Okay, this is gonna be a rough stream. I'm gonna be shouting and saying fuck a lot because I'm noticing I'm already getting pissed. When I run vite node, the process exits after my express server starts listening. Why? It's very weird because I had this issue and I can't remember what caused it. It was the port. It was the port. I remember now. It's like really, really weird. Oh, could it be like this actually? Oh, this actually gives an error. Oh, if error console.log error. That's interesting. Like exactly address in use. That's the reason. Let's just do 4001. And then let's see. Please configure this to proxy / API requests to localhost 4001. So there was a new Gemini model. Which is supposed to be insane. That's gonna be interesting. Thank you, by the way. npm run dev. Okay, so we have localhost 54. Got that thing running. Let's move this back up here. Okay, so now we can actually implement the thing. And we have to do this weird stuff, right? where we, let's just do SDK test. And we need to create a sandbox ref, use ref, or sorry, session ref, use ref. And this is going to be a WebSocket session. I don't think I have to, let's see. And then we do import WebSocket session from CodeSandbox SDK browser. We're also going to do connect to Sandbox. So if no, if no session ref current, we're going to say session ref current equals connect to Sandbox. And this is going to do, yeah, so the ID is, yeah, let's just, Sandbox's ID, and let's just do this. Rec param. Oh, I wonder what, I saw OpenAI actually officially bought Windsurf now, this editor. I'm curious what they're gonna do with it. Was this the thing? This was the right ID, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have get session, and we're gonna do, oh yeah, sorry. So this is an actual promise of a WebSocket session. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fetch / API sandboxes an ID and then rest JSON. We're not gonna do anything else. So that's gonna give us the session. And basically what we can do now is use effect. And we're just gonna run some stuff here. So yeah. Why are you complaining? Oh yeah. Cool. Okay, let's just see if we actually have the session now. Let's refresh. Oh, fuck. Oh, process. Yeah. This is just, maybe we should document this. What was it? Define process. And like, this is important. I don't think, I find it interesting how, oh, sorry. I guess this needs to be, define. Is this supposed to be like a JSON thing? Wait a minute. Can reading. Oh, this is bad. Process.end. Oh, sorry. And then no, then. That's my bad. Yeah, but it's interesting how, oh yeah, not found. Oh, I guess I have to restart this. Oh yeah, and now it says, yeah. Okay. So, process. We're just gonna do this. Because this server is using the same, thing. What the fuck is this? I guess process. Yeah, this is tricky stuff because this server is using the same config as, so if I override this, the server stops working. Oh, fuck. Because if I remove this, then the server starts working, but then the browser stops working. For fuck's sake. Wait, how do I get to it? Can I give my Vite node? Can I start Vite node pointing to a custom Vite config file? Okay, nice. Server.ts. So let's just do vite.server.config.ts. So here we're gonna do why is all of this so incredibly difficult? Yeah, I think development and I don't want to do process. Oh, I guess process env is fine, isn't it? No, that's not fine. Node and development. And then this one is not gonna have like any plugins, or it's just gonna have the default config. And then what we're gonna do is server is Vite node config Vite server. You see this? It just knows everything I'm trying to do, which is incredible. npm run. Okay, now I think we're good, except that I have a feeling it's like trying to hit. So the actual endpoint, I think maybe it tries to hit like API here. So let's see if it does that. Yeah. Yeah, and we have our WebSocket session. Yeah, and let's remove strict mode so we don't duplicate this. And we're also gonna do we're gonna keep last session so that we avoid what's it called? Yeah, creating like a new session every time. Okay, cool. Let's restart that. And then we should just have a single one. Nice. Finally good to go. But it's really nice for me to go through this because this is kind of like the first experience for the users. So even the process end thing is like, what actually happened there? Maybe this is something we can fix, because it's kind of weird that this needs actual access to process, right? Process is not defined. But why does it need process? And what is this thing? This is coming from micromatch. Okay, so wait a minute. So micromatch has, oh, it's picture common. Picture common wasn't designed to run in the browser. What I'm wondering though is, I want to do So what did it actually need? It needed process.env no debug. So what I want to do is, but that's a little bit risky. Like we can define globally process.env if it doesn't exist. Because it's just such a bad experience, right? To jump into this and then the first thing you get is this. That's not good. I think we're going to do that. And then we need to, like all of this common and picture client and all of this is going to be brought over into the SDK at some point in time. But let's see what happens. We do not want process and errors to be the first experience. If no window process JS expect error. Yeah, let's see what happens now. If we run this now, we shouldn't get that error. Oh, but this is like, you have to call something here, right? Common.js, exports format, exports deprecate. Oh, so this is, oh, fuck. This is at the very, very start. Okay, what happens if I just put it at the beginning? Ah, fuck. Okay, so what I want to do, I actually want to put this code into the build at the very, very beginning, because we have to fix that. It's not nice to have that kind of experience. So you can, yeah, banner. So where's the browser build? Here's the browser build. So what if we do banner? How did you do this? JS? Yeah, let's just call it, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. But let's name this something. Well, I guess we don't need this thing. Okay, let's first see if it actually works. So that's the, and then it's the common JS build. What happened there? Banner. Wait, what happened? Oh, did I miss? Okay, sorry. Look at that, amazing. We do not want a bad first experience with this tool getting. Let's see, let's just say picture common currently requires this, but breaks the first experience. The first experience, yeah. Let's just do it like this for now. Cool. So let's go back into the actual code of this thing and let's go and see if we can app. So we're gonna do, first of all, let's bring back xterm. npm install xterm and yarn link CodeSandbox SDK again, npm run dev. So we need const xterm ref which will be a terminal. So I guess we just want to do that as well. Xterm ref current new terminal. Oh, let's just using a new terminal. How did this work? npm xterm. Oh, fuck. I did it again. npm install. It's like at xterm now, right? Yeah. Yarn link CodeSandbox. Cool. Yes, show me that. Oh, what happened there? Oh, come on. Sometimes the web is so slow. Yes, so what do we need? We need to bring in this thing. So let's do that. Import. I love that you can just do that. Like Vite, like remember what you had to do with like Webpack and stuff in terms of configuration to do all this stuff. It was crazy. Yeah, so I guess it's just I think that's it. How do I append it to? How do I append it? Oh, open. Yeah. Okay, cool. So then we're gonna have. Oh yeah, xterm, or like terminal ref, terminal container ref. No. Terminal container ref. That's fine. And then, yeah, xterm ref current and or no xterm ref dot current or no terminal container ref current. I just want the typing to be correct here. I guess session is session ref current. Yeah. So we want to do xterm open terminal container, and then we want to, let's just make this async. Then we want to go in and create a terminal. So we're going to say session terminals create. And then we want to say terminal on output. We're getting some data here. So we want to say xterm.write output. Yeah, and it just, you see that? It just fixes everything as I'm typing. It's amazing. And then we have xterm on input. No, on data. And then we say terminal.write data. Cool. Okay. That should be it. Let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Okay. Why? Did it even get here? Yeah. Got down there. Session. What the fuck? Who? Shouldn't it at least show the terminal container? Yeah, by the way, we need to make sure that we return. Now we're just creating a bunch of terminals here. So, oh yeah, on dispose. Return on dispose. Well, let's rather do disposers, new set. It just takes a function. Okay. Disposers. Add terminal kill. Disposers for each. Yeah, so we just kill the whenever we unmount. But why the hell doesn't it show? Did I miss something? Oh, something's going wrong. Okay, cool. Oh, maybe we should do a catch here. Is there like an error? No, it seems to get stuck on something. Is it a terminal? Oh. The promise never resolves? Or... Ooh? Didn't it resolve? Wait, what the hell is happening here? So it has that, but for some... Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what it is. It's the server. Can't we keep the browser session? Okay, well, I guess that's... okay, so if I do this... Oh, sorry. Okay, I made a mistake. We can't keep that set. This is one of the issues, actually. Yeah, that's one of the... Oh, yeah, we need... Okay. But again, we're just going through what users might experience. So we should never cache that thing, that's for sure. Wait, what happened now? Network. I'm getting the browser session. Not modified? What does it give this? Yeah, here it has the whole thing. And then for some reason it's not able to... Okay, so what if I refresh? Bootup type running. Let's say picture token EHT3. There's something weird going on there. EH3. Oh, it's giving the same picture token. I think it's because it's oh, did I? Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't restart the server. I think after I removed the thingy. Okay. Anyways, we're running now. Because you have to create that session every time. But like under the hood, it's not actually creating a session. When you resume, you get a global session. When you create a browser session, it's just going to use that already returned session. So that's perfectly fine. There's probably a shit ton of shells here now, though. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. So we were now able to... I just want to look at the thing. So we have get output. So that's necessary if like you're opening an existing shell. And then we have name, ID. Yeah, so we can do like, okay, so let's create a couple of buttons here. Button, run echo. So we're gonna do current, terminal ref. Did we have, no, now we just had, sorry, we need to do, oh, so we need an actual terminal ref as well. Yeah. Well, this would be the, there's a terminal here as well as terminal session. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I'm going to do the opposite. So this is going to be as X terminal. New X terminal. And then we have terminal ref. And we're going to give current is terminal. So now we have that terminal ref dot current run. And we're going to run echo hello world. And run means that it actually executes it. If we did write, it would just write it to the terminal. But if we now run it, it's actually going to run it like a command. And then we're going to also have a button to kill it. Current kill. Oh, kill. Cool. Let's see now. So we can now type here, clear. I can run echo. It run it. Nice. And I can kill it. Oh, doesn't. Oh, this is interesting. Because this is something we've seen. This is very interesting. This is a bug. This is certainly a bug. Let's go to terminals and check it out. So kill. So we're saying delete this shell ID. And then what we're getting back does not exist. How is that possible? Oh, I wonder if it's actually killed. Okay, we're gonna check something. Let's go and list all the. Let's go and list all the shells or the terminals. So we're gonna, instead of creating one, we're rather gonna terminals. It's gonna be await session terminals get all. And I don't think that's actually, that's not even async. Console.log terminals. Oh, and I don't think we actually have open, do we? Well, we'll figure it out. Okay, so now we have like 4 terminals. So instead of this, we're gonna do open. Okay, so terminals.length await. Well, we're gonna await everything here. So await. Sorry. Session.terminals open .id, or we're gonna do create. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna open. Yeah, and then we need to do xterm write terminal get output. There we go. That's nice. So we're opening an existing one, and then this has an ID of 8ff in the end. And if I kill this, we're getting an error, 8ff. But let's refresh now and see what happens. You see that? It's actually gone. So we're just giving an error that's, yeah, it's just the wrong response. And I think this is coming from picture. Oh, sorry. Let's open picture and see what's happening. That should be an easy fix. So inside picture, packages, picture, source, we don't need you at the moment. Providers, shell provider, oops, index, and we have shell delete or terminate, sorry. It's very interesting. Yeah, so I think what's actually happening here is that we're just getting an error on picture, and then it doesn't actually emit anything about it actually being removed. So we're gonna check shell terminate. I really hate that we call it delete. It's such a weird term, but that's something we can fix later. So found no shell. Okay. So for some reason, when we're here, it doesn't find it, but it still kills it, which I find to be very interesting. Because this is the one, wait a minute, was it shell not accessible we got? Oh, what did I do here? Let's try again. Let's kill it and see what our shell with ID does not exist. But what actual picture message error? I wonder what, yeah, I guess it has to be this one. But how is that possible? Is it because it's been, maybe it's been like called twice or something? Oh, it could be an internal thing. It's actually being called twice. So let's look at the WebSocket connection. You know what? I think maybe it's an implementation detail because I saw in the SDK, where's SDK? Here's SDK. In terminals, there was this in constructor. Yes, on will dispose. We also call, yeah, I think we should remove this. Yeah, because we're calling this dispose and then we're deleting it again. Yeah, that's the thing that caused it. Not weird that this caused an issue at all. Oh, it has a disposable. Okay, so we still want to dispose, but we don't want that thing, that disposable thing. Oh, good thing this was a... Because we had the same here, right? Constructor. Yeah, and then it deletes this shell. So again, but we should, does it ever call this dot dispose? No, here it doesn't actually call it. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, wait a minute. We're gonna change it because, okay, so what's interesting is that if you dispose of the picture instance, the question is like, what should happen to any running shells or commands? Should you just run them or keep them? Or would you actually want to cancel them? So I would argue that for a terminal, you want to keep that around. But for a command, I don't know. Maybe you do. Okay, let's go with that for now, so that we don't actually. So we will dispose. So we have. Wait a minute. This. Yeah, we never dispose of this, so I don't think we should do that. Yeah, this is something else. This is when we kill it, and then we actually go and remove it. Yeah, I think this is how we should do it. Okay, at least for now. Nice. And then, so we just have one terminal now. It has the ID of 734. I kill it. It's kind of been killed now. I refresh. We don't have anything. And we're fine. Great. Fix the bug. Okay, so this is a terminal. And the whole point is that a terminal... So another thing I want to check now is that you can listen to... yeah, again, like a terminal doesn't have... where's the code? Here. So the whole point there is that a terminal doesn't have like a status change. Like you fire it up, it lives until you kill it. So there isn't any like, is it running? Is it finished? Does it have an error? Like that's not how it works. But then we have something else called, you know what? We're going to shove all of this into a hook. New file, hooks, ts, export function, use terminal. And I guess this takes like a container ref. And then let's go in here and then just like kind of grab everything here. Terminal container ref. Okay, we need to split things out a little bit. Let's see, React. Connect to Sandbox. Let's move. Yeah, let's just move some of this stuff over here. Except this one. What about the... Let's move this one over as well. Yeah, cool. But we want to move the session back. Let's see. Yeah, maybe we could do, sorry, use session. And I guess this should take a session ref. Yeah, let's do that. And then we just basically move that up here. And we're going to say if no session ref, we're not going to have this. Wait, what the? Oh, for fuck's sake. What did I do? Session ref. Session ref. Return session ref current. Oh, we don't have to pass session ref, sorry. Use session. And then we have here, we want to pass in the container ref. If we don't have xterm ref, we want to do this, and then yeah, and I guess we just want to return xterm ref current. That's what we want to do. And then, excuse me. What we want to do here. No, we still want to, we want to have some of this. Yeah, sorry. And then we're going to do, oh, for fuck's sake. Session, I guess promise of WebSocket session. Yeah, I guess we just want to do, yeah, we have session, Okay, I guess this is what I wanted. I just want to kind of keep the code. But why don't we use the container ref here? Oh, sorry. Terminal container ref. Because I don't want any UI. I just want a feature like what we played with. And then, yeah, we have the session. When that session is available, we're going to do all the stuff. Okay. So then we're going to have terminal container ref again. We're also going to do session equals use session. And then we're going to use terminal. You see this? I'm like just, or no, oh. I'm just tabbing away. It's pretty amazing. Oh, okay. Let's do this. And this is going to be an actual terminal use. Oh, wait, I guess it isn't. Terminal ref. Okay. We have to do terminal ref here because it's async. This is the horrible thing with React, just writing this kind of code. Let's see. Okay, so we're back. What was this next thing we were gonna do? Yeah, we were gonna run, just run a command. And the interesting thing about this is that we can also show this in an actual terminal container ref. But we, how should we do this? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change this a little bit again. I'm not sure how this all plays together with CodeSandbox, but I need a way to shell into IoT devices. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work. They don't allow incoming connections. That's kind of a rough thing to overcome, I guess. Yeah, no, this is like, this is bound to the VMs, the actual sandboxes. But like Xterm is great for like doing a browser shell. But yeah, you would have to implement on the back end the actual interactions with a real shell. So yeah, the only part that's like kind of applicable here is Xterm. Xterm is just great for displaying a shell. Let's see, because I want to do use terminal. I want to have all of that, and I want to pass it. I want to how should I do this? Oh, I'm so not in the mood today. Fuck, it's such a fucking horrible mood. And every little thing just makes me annoyed. Okay, so we're not gonna make this a hook. We're gonna make this a component. So we're gonna have examples here. New file, terminal. Maybe this would be, hey, you know what? Maybe this can be a good reference repo, like, or reference example. So like, this is how you set up a terminal. This is how you do this, and this is how you do that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So let's just do terminal. We're not gonna do like, we can still have use. We can still use session. That's fine. Oh, you know what? We're gonna make this a thing. We're gonna make this a thing. So in the app, we're gonna use session, but we're not gonna. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I know what we're gonna do. Here we're gonna actually do the session thing. Promise of a WebSocket session. We're gonna connect to Sandbox, and then when this thing is actually done, how are we gonna do this? Because the problem here is strict mode. No, I think this is good. So we have, and then we say use state. Sorry, session, and then we do use state, which it starts out as null, which is WebSocket session or null. And then we're gonna do set session. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do a use effect, which is going to set the session. We can even just say set session. Yeah, and this is kind of silly because we know it's there. Do we even need to set null now? Yeah, we have to set null. Yeah, this is kind of annoying that it works this way. Okay, so this is gonna be like our app, and then we're just gonna, if session, if no session, we're just gonna return h4 loading. And then if we have a session, we're gonna, for example, here, we're gonna say terminal. And let's just move all of that over. To here. And then we're gonna get export default, or is this, yeah, sorry. Terminal. Oh my God, this is taking so much time. Let's see. Yeah, we have everything here. So we're gonna get the actual session here. Session is a WebSocket session. And this is so cool. You saw how the like actual intelligence weren't able to do this, but the AI knows that I want to import it from here. That's pretty cool. Okay, and then we have the actual terminal hook. So we're gonna grab that terminal hook. I'm just gonna shove this into the terminal here. And we don't have to do this anymore because now we have the session, which is great. Yeah, and we don't even need to do this anymore. Oh. Yeah, I guess we do. Fucking React. Use effect. So, yes, thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. And then terminal. Well, I guess we can get terminal from here, right? Oh, of course. Let's just call it terminal component. Now the thing is, we need to do some async stuff here, but okay, so let's do terminal promise, not await, and then we do terminal promise, then look at that, it just fixes everything. It's beautiful. Look at that. Why are you complaining? argument element? Why does it say element? Oh, okay, it didn't fix everything. There we go. Cool. Okay, so this is nice. So now we have this terminal thing. Terminal. Yeah, so there's nothing like that. We're gonna import terminal. Well, and you know what? I'm not gonna have this stuff. I'm gonna have. I never understood default exports. There we go. So now we have, yes, loading, SDK test. Nice. Okay, so now we have an actual terminal example. How would you do a terminal? So now we can go and we can create the command example. TSX, and let's just copy over terminal for now. Command component. And we can still have like xterm and stuff here, but because we want to show what's happening, right, with the command, but we're not gonna have. So first of all, we're gonna say commands, and there is no open. There is no open of commands. So let's just go in and say, yeah, so how will we actually do this? Let's think about this. Let's just remove everything here. And I don't think we need disposers. Cool. Let's see if we need that later. So what we want to do is, well, we basically just want to be able to run the command. Okay, so we're going to change this. So let's just do something simple first. Let's just run the actual, yeah, an on-click run echo command. So function run echo command. So this would be, yeah, exactly. So this is going to be an async function. So we're going to await this. Now the thing is, like, what should happen to a command when it's done running? So first, let's try running it, and let's look at its output. Const result. The thing is, yeah, so this doesn't really have, yeah, sorry. So this gives you a command, but sorry. So this is the command, and then we can do command on output. So this allows us to kind of write to the terminal as we are running it. So if you run like an install command, for example, you can like listen to the output. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna say result. Yeah, we don't really need a terminal here. Why did I have a terminal? Well, yeah, the point is we're gonna try a more long running command later. But now we're just gonna look at the result. Await command. Oh, await command. Get final output. And let's log that. Okay, what's wrong here now? Yeah, we don't have a terminal ref. Cool, and then in the app, we're gonna have command component. Okay, let's see what happens here. So let's refresh. And we're gonna run echo. Oh, interesting. Preparing dev container configuration overrides. That's interesting. So this is not exactly what you want, right? So what I think we need to do. Oh, this is so interesting. How should we fix this? Okay, but yeah, I love this, that we're actually doing stuff and making the experience better. So what we can do with these commands is that when we, so this would be on shell out. So we're getting, here we're actually getting this. So I think we need kind of a flag here because we're running a command, right? And we're getting that command back. And what we need to do is match them. So we're only gonna output something from after running that command. Or wait a minute. No, it just, oh, interesting. Or we can just ignore that output specifically. Yeah, because we're not actually seeing the command being inputted here. You know what? I think we're just gonna skip this one. Okay, I'm gonna try something. And out starts with, what was it? CodeSandbox. Because that's really weird to have that. Let's refresh this one. Oh, interesting. Oh, I know what's happening. This happens inside. Okay, sorry. Yeah, this is correct. We're gonna ignore it there, but we also have to make sure that when we get output, we need to filter on this. Oh, wait a minute. This output promise. Oh. Wait. Now I am confused. What's this output promise? Oh, I think we need to do the same. Oh, yeah, we're listening to the same here. Yeah. Yeah, you were correct. Or, okay. Or out starts with CodeSandbox. We're gonna return. Yes. Okay, let's try again. Run echo. Look at that. Beautiful. Status finished. And the thing here, we don't actually need status, right? We would rather throw it. So a better experience here is get final output. So that would be try, well, not try. Result equals await. So this doesn't actually error. We know that because that's just how it works. Where is the actual? Yeah, whatever. So if result.status equals finished, we're going to return result.output, or we're going to throw yeah, what are we going to throw here? Like, you don't, like, why would a command fail? Disposable store barrier. On shell terminated. Create command output promise. But where is it actually running the command? On shell out, on shells updated. Where does it actually run the command? It has to be here, right? No. What? Oh, sorry. It has to be here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so this would actually happen if it had issues creating. Yeah, so the thing is that we don't really get. Okay, I know what we can do. So we still get output here, right? So, sorry. So throw new error. Command and error. And then we would do, because this is actually getting buffered. So but why are we listening to, why are we building up the output here? Why do we even have this thing? This is just like, yeah, we don't really need the output here because we're already listening to on shell out here. On shells updated, on shell, yeah. Okay, I think we have some duplicate code here. This is weird. So we don't need to listen to this on shell out. We already have the output on, not on shell. Well, okay, I don't think we need because in the in the command constructor, we're already listening to on shell out, on shells updated. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna just move it. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna move it inside here. So we're gonna move, let's see. On shell exited, on shell out. So that will be on shell exited. We need that one. Let's see, where's the constructor? Okay, so this is on shell out. And we're gonna do this thing where we rather revert if not, yes. And then I wanna do, yes, thank you. Thank you. And then we're going to put that thing in there. Then we're also going to put this thing in there. Then we're going to remove this whole thing. We don't need this. So this will be picture client, and then we're just going to create a barrier. Barrier equals new barrier, and we're not going to really do anything about it because we're just going to use what we have here. We're just going to have that barrier. Let's see, this dot barrier open. Oh, do I have to void? Yeah. And then this dot barrier open. And the thing is, like, when this happens, like when it's terminated or the shell exited, but I wonder, we don't even need that, do we? We can just do on shell updated, right? Because that's going to give us, the actual, hello, not shells, or on shells. Oh, it's shells updated. Sorry. Wait, is it like multiple shells? Oh, don't we have on shell updated? Ah, interesting. Okay, so we don't have that. But in the background, we're doing that. So, okay, we're going to test it. This is fine. Oh, did I remove the other one? Okay, so we're gonna, if it's terminated or exited, I wonder if like both of these will trigger. Because it will be exited if it's terminated. Okay, anyways, so this final output will just be a wait barrier wait. And there's no result there. We're just gonna check this dot status. If it's finished, we're gonna return this dot output or get output. And if there's an error, we're gonna do the same. This dot get output. Yeah. This is much less code, but we need to test this. So actually, let's console.log terminated exited. Yeah, this probably changed how we look at let's see, terminal. Let's remove hooks. Command. Okay, I guess it's actually still fine. Let's run it. Okay, so it exited, but it got a command error. Okay, let's check that. Why did it get that? Yeah, I think it's fine that we have both of these, just to be safe. But get final output. Yeah, so I'm curious about console.log this.status, because I'm wondering if we're actually getting yeah, I'm wondering if like the update to the shell happens before we emit the, okay, so it still says running. So that, how should we handle this? Yeah, so you know what? I think we're actually gonna do on shells updated instead. And then we're gonna do shells. So we have a single listener, and then we're just gonna find our shell. Shell is shells find. And then we're gonna actually say if no shell, we're gonna open the barrier. So if no shell or shell.status equals finished, or sorry, shell status is not equal running. Oh, come on. Not equal running. Or shell.status not equal to wait a minute. Why did that happen? Oh, and sorry. And restarting. Okay, so if we have, so if we have a shell, sorry. So if we have a shell and that shell status is not equal, well, equals, if it equals running or it equals restarting, then we're gonna let it run, right? Because it's gonna change its state. But any other state is gonna open the barrier and we're gonna evaluate what we're gonna return here. So now we're gonna have an actual finished status, or like an actual final status, which would be finished in this case. Oh, nothing's happening. Okay, interesting. Let's look at this. Cons long shells. Don't I have this ID? Wait, we're not getting anything. That's weird. Sorry, this and disposable and disposable. I'm confused. Why are we not getting any updates? Okay, so what the hell? Okay, so we're just gonna log the shell because we can actually look at the. This was weird. So it's still running. Oh, it just keeps running. But it doesn't. Oh, this is interesting. Maybe we're not actually emitting. Okay, let's bring back these picture client clients shell on. What was it? Shell exited. That's the thing that fired, right? shell ID console.log exited. This is interesting. So we don't actually update the shell. That's not good. We should really do that. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. But the shell is still running. Huh. Oh, maybe that was the reason you used terminal. Okay, but what we're going to do now, we're actually going to implement this. So we're going to, we need to control this. So we're going to make some changes. So we're creating the shell with the command. So we're actually going to do our own thing here. Command status is killed or restarting. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to say, this is not a getter. We're going to define this. So it starts in running. Oops, sorry. It starts in running. And then we're going to drop out of this thing. And then we're going to say this.status equals, and then based on the exit code, and then let's go ahead and add this this.disposable and disposable. And we're actually going to delete the shell as well. So when we go and grab this output, we're not actually going to get it from the buffer. We're just going to track this ourselves. Yeah, we even have this on. Oh yeah, and here, of course, we always start with empty output, right? This is interesting. Yeah, this says a lot about, like, it was a good thing splitting this out, because the behavior of a command is so different from everything else. But that's fine, we can do this. Okay, so that was exited, and then we have on terminate. So that will be killed, right? Yes. And then, where are you? Oh, sorry, this output is string. And then we have get output. That's, I don't think that makes sense anymore. I think we can just now say async promise, and then we're gonna move this. So that's just, it's async getting the output here. Well, sorry, no. Well, yeah, sorry, it is. But you can listen to, so if this is, so this will be this output join. Yeah. But you still have on output, so you can listen to it intermediately, but you can also await the output. Maybe we should call it get final output, but no, I think this is good. And then you can restart it. So we're gonna try that as well, but let's take a look now what happens. Yeah, wait, one more thing we're gonna do is we're gonna list picture client shell, client shell. Well, we don't do it here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do it in the app. Let's see, first. So we have get output, oops. And we're also gonna do console.log session.commands get all. I want to see how many commands we have here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, what? Oh, this is defined as async. This should be async. Get all. There we go. Yeah, you see we have like 18 freaking commands here. So we have to make sure that whenever a command is done running, we want to dispose of it. But a tricky thing about that is if we want to restart it. Like I'm thinking about the developer experience here. If you run a command, yeah, so I think we want to dispose of it as soon as it exits, right? But if it's still running, like a command can be like npm run dev, and you might want to restart that, right? It doesn't actually go to its exit state. Then you can restart it. So if it's running, then you can actually restart it. So I want to say as soon as it's exited or terminated, we want to go in and we want to say session. Do we have session here? No, picture client, sorry. Picture client shells, sorry, clients shell delete. Yeah, this doesn't have shell.shell ID. And the same here. That might error, but that's not like a huge deal. Yes, but if it's running, so if I have restart here, so if this status is not equal to running, command is not running, right? You can restart a command that's not running. I think this makes a lot of sense. The question though is what actually happens on restart. Will it like emit some kind of kill thing or yeah, and you can also kill it. Yeah, so this is gonna yeah, this is interesting. So we're gonna do this disposable. Oh, yeah, sorry. We say this.kill. That's what we're gonna do. That disposes of it, and also deletes it. Okay, I'm curious about this. So what I want to do, I kind of want to go through. Okay, let's build this, and then we're gonna clean it up by basically just going through. Yeah, this is actually .for each now. For each command.kill. Let's see what happens when we refresh now. So now we should have killed all of them. So if we do console.log commands, yeah, now it's empty. Great. Okay, so what should happen now is if I run this echo, I should get my result, and when I refresh, it should still be empty. Hello world, I refresh, it's still empty. Amazing. And yeah, how would we, yeah, so what we're going to try to do now, we're going to try to change this. So we're going to run button run dev. So run a dev command, and then we're going to try to, yeah, actually let's do, let's put a state in here. Is running dev, set is running dev, use state, that's false. So how do we get access to, we can actually give it a string. Dev command ID, set dev command ID. So this is going to be, yeah. So if, yeah, run dev command, that's fine. So if we have dev command ID, we're going to say restart dev, or we're going to say start dev, like that. And then we have function run dev command. And then we're just going to check. If we have a dev command ID, we are going to say, oh, you know what? We're actually going to have a command. We're not going to have an ID even. We're going to have a command. Dev command, set dev command. We're going to have the actual thing. So if we have a dev command, we're going to say dev command restart. Else, we're going to say command is session.commands.run npm run dev. I think we have that in the sandbox, right? Yes, we have a dev command, which is currently not running. That's fine. So we're going to do commands. Well, let's do npm run dev. And now we're getting our command. Oh, async. So we're going to set that dev command. And then what we could do is that we can also take our terminal and we can start like outputting stuff into it. So what we're going to do is command on output. We're going to write the stuff there, but you can write back, right? So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what's going to happen here. So we say start dev. Cool. So this is running. I'm not going to refresh because I don't have any logic to actually pick up that command again. But it's interesting how, like, I could just refresh the browser now, right? But the sandbox is still going to have this command. So you really need to have logic in place that will kind of clean up any commands. Like if you allow commands, this is something that needs to be documented. But let's try restarting it. Look at that. It's working. But now if I refresh, we're going to have that command in there, which is what we should have. Looking at this one, you can see now we have the port open. This is so cool. This is so fucking cool. I love working on this. This is my day started a bit different. Like I feel like a crazy person sometimes. Like I get so fucking frustrated. And I feel like shitty mood, and then everything's kind of going my way, and then I feel like amazing, like right now. And then I know there's like one tiny, because my mental emotional state today is still shitty. So if one little thing goes the wrong way, I'm gonna go straight down into what the fuck. I fucking hate this. It's so weird because I've been such so like felt so content and been so incredibly patient and just kind of been, yeah, for a long time now, like a couple of weeks or something. I think there is something, yeah, like I mentioned in my offbeat introduction, I'm like, I think men also has, I think there's actually research on this, that we also have like this monthly hormonal like thing going up and down. We kind of like have our week of shitty moods as well. I think I'm having that week now. Okay, cool. I'm super happy about this. I'm not sure how we would like, how can you crash? Yeah, let's ask. I'm not sure. How can I make my shell exit with an error? Like some test command. I guess you can just kill it, like call kill 1 or something. Yeah, exit 1. Let's try that. Run bad command. Function. Run bad command. Well, that's kill 1. What's that the thing? No, exit 1. Can I like say something? Yeah, so we're gonna actually let's first do echo hello world and exit 1. Oops. And this is going to be an async function. Sorry, let's await. And then we're going to say const result, or we're basically going to try console. Well, I guess await command. Command dot out get output. And then we're going to catch it, and we're going to console log that error. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, it's interesting how, you know what we should do? I think we're going to actually implement here. No, we can't do that. Well, maybe we can do that here. Run dev command. Else, we're going to check if we actually have the command. How can we do that? Or maybe we can use it. Yeah. Let's do a use effect for that. So we're going to do commands is session.commands get all. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I want to take a look at it. I'm getting hungry, by the way. I need food. So this command, do we have like, yeah, we have start command. Maybe we should expose this. I think we should expose this. So we have commands, and we're going to do get command string return this.shell. Yeah, because this is the thing, like Yeah, we're just gonna do if not equal. But that's not really possible. Maybe we could actually make... What's the thing we're getting in here? Can I like say that it's gonna be a... Oh, I can say command shell DTO, but then this breaks. Doesn't this say, okay, it just says open shell. Yeah, I think we're gonna, Oh, this is interesting. Wait, wasn't that optional? It doesn't have to have that. Oh, open command shell. Open command shell DTO. There we go. Yeah, I think we're just going to do that because we know that here. I don't know why we're not returning the correct type. But we know it's a command shell DTO. So we're just going to do this. Oh, and even here. Oh, because here we don't really know. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, let's just do... Sorry. Command shell DTO. We don't really know if it's open, right? Yeah, we can do this. Now it's better. Okay, cool. So now we can say command, start command. Nice. Okay, so what we can do now is we can check find command, not name, but command dot. It's kind of weird. A command shouldn't have a name. But we're gonna say pm run dev. Was that the thing? Yeah. If dev command, we're gonna set state, set dev command. Cool. And we're gonna remove name because that doesn't make any sense. Nice. This is really coming together. I'm happy about this. So what we should have now, yeah, now it's restart dev. Yeah, but you can also kill dev, right? What should we do about that? Okay, we need to have that in the demo as well. Run restart dev, start dev. Okay, I guess we kind of need to do another dev command. Yes. And this would be start dev. Yeah, okay, so run bad command, run dev command. That will be this. And then async function restart dev command. That will be, and this takes an actual dev command. Dev command restart. We don't need to do anything else. So this will be restart dev command. Dev command. And then we're gonna have kill dev command. So kill. Okay, you saw that? It just, Windsurf just knows what I'm doing and kind of helps me. Oh, did I have another start? Oh, sorry. This should be here. Okay, so now I can say kill dev. Oh, nothing happened. Oh, is that because... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, because now if I okay, you know what? We're just gonna, when I kill it, we're just gonna set dev command to null. I could like await it and stuff, but that's, yeah. No, this is fine. Let's try running the bad command. Yeah, it worked. This is great. This is really great. Command error. Oops. Cool. So what I think we should do now is look at the final thing, which is the interpreters. So the interpreters are basically just allows you to, let's see, new file, interpreters. Just allows you to run code interpreters. It's kind of like a command. And I don't think, here we definitely don't need, we definitely don't need a terminal, because we're just going to log the output. Yeah, we don't need to set interpreters or anything. This is going to be very simple stuff. Maybe we could have like a couple of inputs, and then we could like, yeah, let's just clean this. So what if we create a couple of inputs, one for JavaScript and one for, yeah, let's just do that. H2 JavaScript. And we're going to have an input. And then we're just going to hit enter. And then we're going to have like the actual output. Okay. So let's, we need some reference here. Yeah, I think we're just gonna create our own state. So this is gonna be JS state, set JS state, use state. And this is just gonna be input, which is, sorry. And then, yeah, basically output. Yeah, no, we're just gonna do this. So this would be value is JS state input. Oh, look at you helping me out. And then on key down. Do you understand what I'm going to do here? Yes, you do. Look at this. js.run. This is pretty amazing. So this is going to give us, I think we're just going to make this async. And then command. So this is going to give us a command back. Currently it gives us a command back, but you don't really, it shouldn't be like an actual command. This should be its own thing. So I didn't actually get to that. So we're gonna oh, I didn't check mine. Does anyone need me? Let's see. Does if I use proof? Oh my god. Fragment. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking my. The code as it's. Sorry. Oh, where did this come from? Tuesday? Oh, this is old. Sorry, I just need to check something. Services should move away from using. Cool. Oh, sorry. Like, users are hitting this endpoint a lot, and when they expire, it is really gonna cause a flow of logs. Not sure how to fix that. Okay, sorry. Interpreters, running interpreter. So this is not gonna be a thing. We're gonna have an actual. Yeah, let's just call this interpreter. Yeah, so we're gonna implement this similar to. Oh, sorry. What the hell? Get random string. Oh, this is interpreters, and this is gonna be the actual interpreter. Yeah, that's fine. I think. Yeah, because then we're gonna run it. Oh, this is weird, right? Because what you really want to do is, yeah, I think I'm gonna change this. I'm too hungry to get into this now. Yeah, and we're gonna change this. And this is a thing that I often reflected on in API designs. It's you have this interpreter, right? But the whole interpreter is async. Like you have to create the shell to get the interpreter. The creation of the shell, or this process here. Oh, sorry. This process is async process. Is is like a prerequisite to get the interpreter. So what we should rather do here is we should rather change this to JS being the actual function. And when you call JS with your input, it's going to return a JavaScript command or an actual interpreter. So we're going to fix that, but I'm so hungry that I have to eat first. So we're going to do that, and then we'll jump right back into that. Then we need to do some documentation for this, and then we're going to ship that as a new beta. And then we're going to go in and we're going to create our snapshot tags. I have to leave at like, yeah, no worries. Okay, bye for now, and we'll speak soon.